It's been a difficult season for Manchester City. Huge expectations, after winning the Premier League last season. Everyone wanted them to kick on, win it again, do well in the Champions League. That hasn't quite happened. The top players haven't been as good as they were last season, maybe with the exception of Joe Hart, who's been fantastic. One or two issues coming towards the end of the season. Frank Lampard's not going to be there next season. James Milner's out of contract, muted on more than one occasion that Yaya Touré's not happy and could leave. If Manuel Pellegrini is still there come next season, there is a bit of a rebuilding job. But no, they're still there or thereabouts. I think retaining the title is gone. You can't lose 7 games and win the Premier League. It's never ever happened before. I don't think they're going to catch Chelsea. But obviously this weekend you've got a massive derby. It's now all about jostling for position and getting those vital championship places.
And with Pellegrini, does he go or would you give him another year?
There are arguments he's done fantastically well. Mancini won a trophy, won the Premier League, of course, more than one trophy, and he was released. Pellegrini won 2 trophies last season. I think his remit when he came in was win 5 trophies in 5 seasons. He's on course to do it. I think what possibly lets him down is the fact that the Champions League form hasn't been good enough. That is why he was brought in to get Man City further in the Champions League, and that hasn't happened. That, with not winning the Premier League again, might count against him. But you've also got to look at Soriano, Begiristain. They're the guys that put him in charge. They've got to be under a little bit of pressure as well. If Pellegrini is to go, and I think he might go, as long as they can get the right person in. And as I talked, Soriano and Begiristain have to make sure they get the right person in for the job.
And going into the derby, what are those big games like to play?
Oh, well, when I was playing these derbies, we were grateful at Man City being the same division. Now, obviously, things are completely different. City are in a bad run of form. They've lost 3 of the last 5. Manchester United are flying, but I think form goes out the window. Big game players, Aguero, Yaya Touré, Rooney, Van Persie, Juan Mata, Joe Hart, De Gea, all will play a part in this game. It is very, very finely poised, and I think it'll be a fantastic game.